Children today really have it so easy. They're given everything they desire and yet continue to take things for granted. They scream and curse their parents for protecting them, disobey and cause chaos for fun. And no one seems to stop them. Each day they grow worse, more bold, attacking one another and those less fortunate than themselves simply for a laugh. Worse yet are the ones who claim to be loved by the Creator, go to sermon each week and pray the sins away, only to commit them again and again without remorse. When I was a boy, life was true hell. Every day was a struggle to survive. I was born different, you see. Cursed, they told me, the child of the devil himself. I was born into this cruel world with horns curling out of my skull, and that branded me a demon's babe. I was tossed away like garbage, pushed into the gutters in hopes no one would find out about my existence. No one wanted me, not even the workhouses, which normally would take any child able to lift its hands and feet. Everyone feared they would be cursed if they spoke to me, or touched by me, or worse yet, if they helped me. I was forced to steal for my meals, and I can't even count the number of times I was caught and beaten to within an inch of my life. That was the only human touch I felt for a very long time. I suppose I was grateful, in a way. They did not outright kill me from the start. I was lucky in this sense, I guess. After all, I would never have known happiness, or what it felt like to be loved. Known something as simple as a hug, had they not just tossed me out like they had. I do not know how I lived as a baby all alone. However, when I was but 6, I was found by a kind man, a ringmaster to a grand traveling circus of freaks and misfits, much like myself. And he took me in like a son, loved me, clothed me, fed me well, and taught me about the world and its infinite wonders. Showed me the lands I would never have seen otherwise, and gave me all the things I was denied by others. The circus was my home, and the performers my family. I was truly happy amongst them. But my happy world burned to the ground on a cold February night in the city of love herself, Paris. A city of corruption and cruelty far more biting than even London's East End in the throes of winter. They came under the cover of night, long after the performers had settled in for the evening. I had foolishly left my tent, wanting to explore the famed stone chapel, Notre Dame, with her lifelike statues and soaring bell towers whilst I could, when I knew not a soul would see me. I came back to the flames, the screams like a chorus, bellowing from hell itself. I can still hear them, every single night, still recall the horrible charred smell of their bodies burning. I was helpless but to watch as my loved ones burned alive and were lost to me for eternity. No one was spared. No one escaped the righteous fires the zealots of the church had set. And as I sat there, watching them burn, those zealots came to me, pointed fingers and shouted at me, told me what I already knew, that their deaths were my own fault. I was to blame. This was my sin, the sin of living. I often wonder if my survival as a babe really did anyone any favors. I wish, for their sakes, I had died instead. They could have lived longer without me around, of this I am so certain, because their blood will forever stain my fingers. Their deaths will plague my heart and soul so long as I walk this world, and God himself will not cleanse me of my sins. No, he sees fit to punish me for eternity for attempting to amend my own mistake of living in the first place. Now I am but a shell, poison on this earth with no true purpose but to wander forever, alone. But purpose is something all living things crave, desire, need. One cannot function without purpose of some kind. So I gave myself one. If God wishes to punish me, then I shall be punisher of his children, his wicked and cruel monsters who claim themselves the righteous chosen. I will destroy them, one by one, until the day God at last relieves me of this existence and I am free to join my loved ones in the ground.
Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. And where down we go. Time has come as we all fall down. Yeah, but for the fall